there should be integrated infrastructure development. Then things may fall in place. Otherwise, one will be one sector will be developed faster, and the other will not have picked up the pace, and there will be bottlenecks. And that's what we are seeing all over till now. So my message to, because we are entering this business first time, and this is what we are seeing, so we thought that we might like to project this aspect from the newcomers' perspective.
Yeah, but I mean, are you looking at containers like telecom? I mean, one of the biggest achievement of Reliance has been such large-scale, development of the telecom business within the Reliance fold. So, do you see that container is also has that potential to become something like telecom, or what's because that's where again the investors are coming in, and that's one. Secondly, okay, are you looking at partnerships with a whole lot of people, the shipping, the ports, the private equity people in different places, different areas? So, what's your?
I think partnerships will be in the order of the day. This is my personal view. It's not company's view. Company view I'm not able to say at this moment. But partnerships in ports, ships, trains, ICDs, CFS, everywhere, partnerships, warehouses, partnerships will be the order of the day. These things have to grow very fast. No single agency can have or own everything. From that point of view, I think GDL, I studied GDL. GDL is a live example of private equity. Have been successful, exceedingly successful. The Indian partner has hardly 19%. He is controlling the operations, but he has international investors, equity investors in this company, and the company is doing very well. So the private equity investors must look at the infrastructure projects that are evolving now. Now the government, we must also look at it. Government is also looking at these things more openly than they were looking about 10 or 15 years ago. So as the process is evolving, the private equity investors can express their concerns, but they must also look at the opportunity and come forward. It might be good for the sector.
Anuradha, you've been representing, I mean, you represent ICICI Ventures. So, what do you think if large corporates are trying to get into, areas which are not known and where they don't have a background, etc. So, how do you see it from a private equity side? Of course, the good side of it is they can create large scale operations like what Reliance did in telecom, and we are trying to attract large corporates, and that helps in because they can influence the government policy, which sometimes the small operators are not able to do. So how do you visualize and how do you create? I mean, as private equity, you are in fact India's largest private equity player, if that is correct. So how do you visualize that, and how do you look at such things?
I think we look at either the corporate player should have reasonable experience in of creating like several organizations and taking them to a particular level. As private equity players, we won't fund a new enterprise with a new entrepreneur. We'll look for an experience behind it. And if you're talking about new corporates getting into new fields where they don't have an experience.
Let's take Reliance, for example, any experience in the logistics and containers. So before they came to telecom, they didn't have any experience in telecom. But, or their international majors, maybe, or Birla Group wanting to get into, containers and logistics. So how do you look at that, and where do you see role of private equity players in that? I mean, do you support such kind of entries from an investment perspective?
We do support it. If the corporate the history is proven,
Okay.
that's the way we follow it. It's proven enterprise. Though it's entering a new venture, if it has a track record of taking something to a particular level, and there's a business plan. If there is something concrete which we also can share in the vision, player, then I guess there is an ample role which private equity players can work together with these organizations and create something.
Increasingly, what is happening is there is a lot of pressure on players to really add value to the business. People are looking at funds just not as funds, but as people where they can, who can bring in expertise apart from the fund. So, some of the new areas of the growth capital that is coming, probably sought after in shipbuilding or in logistics or containers, the businesses could grow 10-fold, 15, 20-fold. So, how do you help management in, really in the growth banks as well as what's your strategy?
Could range from as at the level of human resource, there will be, in the case of buyouts, we do change the management of the company. And we do bring in fresh people who have experience in different sectors, bringing new talent to the company. And it can range from to creating new strategies, sitting with the management and creating might be clearing out if there are two players sitting together and creating something which is going to be better. That's and there are different processes. We change the systems and we bring in consultants who can advise the company to wherever we can find out synergies that can create better wherever a better process can be created, it's created.
The reason I'm asking you because in India you have the maximum experience. Some of the people have just recently, last 1 or 2 years, you were the pioneers. I think the name was TDICI, and then it became ICICI Venture. And then by 2000, a whole lot of these IT players or IT focused PE players entered in the market from US and other players. And now, of course, a few more are coming, the world's largest like Blackstone, etc. They are looking into India. But what has been your experience in creating businesses, supporting things, and especially when the growth is taking place so rapidly? Because you understand probably India more than anybody else. A lot of concerns which have been thrown in terms of risk factors, in terms of the management side. You think India is a story which will. So where do you think the private equity players can add value, and where the risks are for the private equity players in India?
Private equity would look at all the growing sectors. Infrastructure is one of our major focus areas in our new fund. Infrastructure services and infrastructure per se. Wherever there is this opportunity to grow, and there is a huge scope in the case of infrastructure, as we are discussing, say from shipbuilding to logistics to shipping services. We are looking at various companies in each of these pockets, and I think private equity players would also look at the way they are going to create returns. And this combined with the growth factor presented by these industries, there is a huge opportunity which we are.
But what are the risks? Because that's something not many people talk about.